I've been talking with my friend Jacob here,
What's up?
and he had a crazy theory that is something worth hearing, and I have yet to hear it mentioned. So take it away.
So, I was talking about how next week is the end of The Mandalorian, at least for season 3.
Right?
And a lot of people were very skeptical about what they're going to do and how Moff Gideon was able to do all these things and just know. Like, specifically, a question that's never been answered for me since season 1 is how did Moff know Din's name? And I've
Right?
seen very few people mention that. Like, he just automatically knew Din Djarin, who Din Djarin was. Uh, but my theory is that the armorer is either in leagues with Moff or some kind of traitor, and that's already been made. But my biggest thing, other than the helmets and her leaving before the fight or bringing
Mm,
all the Mandalorians to Mandalore, is in season 2. Actually, no. Was it season 2 or beginning of season 3?
Book of Boba.
Uh, Book of Boba. She broke down the Beskar spear that was given to him from Ahsoka in season 2, and she used it to create another piece for Grogu. But I don't think she was doing it out of the kindness of her heart. She clearly said that the spear was able to pierce Beskar,
Yeah, it's like a danger to the
and it would be a
Mandalorians.
danger to Mandalorians, but yet
Yeah.
aren't Mandalorians a danger to Mandalorians?
Yeah.
If a Mandalorian
The
goes down and their armor is taken, it's it's an unfair advantage for anybody that's not a Mandalorian. But
Sorry.
Moff Gideon specifically states at the end of this last episode that what he is wearing is the is made of Beskar, and it's, what did he call it? The new Dark Trooper suit
Yes.
2.0 or whatever.
It, yep.
And
Except he
also,
fixed it because he's in it or whatever. Yeah.
if you didn't notice, these other troopers were wearing Beskar as well, because shots were just
They,
bouncing off of them, just like other
yeah.
Mandalorians.
You
Like
had to shoot him in the the neck.
yeah, he had to shoot him in the soft spots.
Yeah.
But I think it's just another thing leading up to her being the traitor, because this episode was called Spies, right? Multiple,
Plural.
not just one,
Yeah.
plural. But also, if she's not the traitor, then I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, there's a whole bunch of theories that I think this episode is just gonna sprout into, 2 more types of shows, because I know that we have Ahsoka. Skeleton Crew, I don't know anything about. I don't know if that's going to be tied into the
I
same
don't
time
either.
period. I don't think it is, and I don't think the Acolyte is going to be in the same time period.
No, Acolyte's
I'm not
like
sure.
1,000 years before
Yeah, yeah. So
Phantom, so
that's my theory, and I haven't heard anybody mention that either. So
or maybe I don't know. It's like 500 to 1,000 plus. I don't know.
it's a
But
long time.
Skeleton Crew, yeah, Skeleton Crew. I'm pretty sure takes place after the Empire, like Mando, but um,
I don't know.
I'm not caught up
But
on that. I just
people
yeah.
people are also saying, that it's leading into the sequel trilogy, which, yes, the sequel trilogy is highly controversial. Okay, I understand that. But the series has to go somewhere, okay? And whether
Yeah.
they retcon the sequel trilogy, which they're not going to do, it's Disney, okay? Once they've
Yeah, and they
made it,
just
that's how it has to be.
and they
And
just announced Rey's new
obviously,
movie too. So
yeah, Rey's new movie, where somehow Ben Solo knocked up Rey with his ghost. I don't even know how that's possible. I
I didn't see that. All I
You didn't see that?
no,
You didn't
I
see
just
that?
saw she's training a Jedi Order.
Somebody took a screenshot of
Oh, that. Yeah.
one of the things, and she's like super preggers. I'm like, man. I'm sitting
I
over here like, what? What is that?
oh gosh.
So I think
It was the
that
Force, man.
I was forced to get me started. You know what? You know what? A theory that I did see on Twitter that I was
What's
pretty
that?
interesting Did you know how Grogu and Anakin are the same age?
Okay. I've never thought about this either. Go
They are
on.
the
I want
same
to hear
age.
this.
That since Anakin was created from the Force, as you know, what his destiny was to bring balance to the Force. That, and it was forced upon him, obviously, because Palpatine created Anakin or whatever, right? That whole
Yeah.
thing. That's a can of worms. But
Yeah.
they're talking about how Grogu and Anakin are the same age, and that since Anakin was created, the Force responded by creating Grogu, and that's why he's so protected
Oh,
in the Jedi Temple,
interesting.
right? I think it's to bring
Interesting.
balance. There has
You
to
don't think
be
Yaddle and Yoda got it on?
no,
That's
no,
everybody
because
else's theory.
I'm sitting here thinking, you don't think that Yoda would have mentioned a child once? And
I mean,
yes,
he
I
won't
get
mention
it.
his race.
I
So.
get it. You know, it's like somebody said that whatever race Yoda and Yaddle and Grogu are, that they vocalization or communication through words is just not how they communicate. And I agreed to an extent, but then Yaddle speaks perfect English. I mean, whatever language she's
Right.
speaking in Star Wars or whatever it's translated into. She
Yeah,
speaks
she's.
perfect proper language.
Purple English, yeah.
Purple proper language. And
Yep.
then you've got Yoda, who looks like it sounds like he fell down the stairs as he's trying to talk to you. Toilet paper I am out of. You know?
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
And that's why.
Grogu's over there in IG-12. Yes.
Yes. But here's the thing: is it proves that he is fully cognitive and understanding of what is being said and what's going on around him, because he responds with yes and no. Like he's very, and he even stops the fight, right? And he says, "No, none of this. We're done. We're not here to kill each other." Right? And then maybe the whole point of the Mandalorian name and title has nothing to do with Din Djarin. Has nothing to do with Din Djarin. It's Grogu's origin story of how he became a Mandalorian.
Yeah, I agree, because Din's taken a back seat completely in this season, so I think it's
He
something
has.
else.
Maybe they're trying to wean us off, you know? Because it's kind of sad when the best episode of the Book of Boba Fett had Din Djarin in it. That was the best episode of that entire series for me.
I'm like what I said before. I'm an odd person. Like, I liked 7 and 9, don't like 8, but I loved Book of Boba Fett because
I don't understand people's
fanboy,
love of 8. I don't understand why they love 8 so much, because I've seen that movie 3 times and I don't get it. The Force Awakens, I understand, because it's like, we're back, baby. You know, it's like we're revamped. We got a new cast. We got the same old cast of characters, and it felt new. I got to watch Star Wars in the movie theater again. I haven't done that since 2003. You know?
Yep.
And then I go watch The Last Jedi, right? That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
no, wait, hold on.
What?
I don't even know the name
hot
of it. You hate it that
piece
much?
of garbage is this? Because I didn't give a crap about Finn and Rose's side story. I could give two craps
the casino
less.
side story went out the window, and then all of a sudden they're saving horses. Knockoff horses.
What are we doing? The fate of the galaxy is at stake, and you're over here betting on Seabiscuit? Come on. And also, that crap at the end, where she's just like, you know what? I'm gonna turn this ship around. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna light speed right into that heavy cruiser. Just take out the whole fleet, right? Cool scene, right? Very cool to watch. It was very dramatic.
A lot of lives and a lot of hours, days.
Okay.
To wait.
Okay.
Oh.
What is stopping me from flying an X-Wing into the middle of the Death Star? What's stopping me from doing that? I even have space combat if I can just fly into the center of a planet and just boom it. Death Star don't even need it.
Yep.
Don't even need it. Also, let's go back to The Force Awakens real quick. Okay.
Okay. The bad thing
Okay.
is, I
Okay, hang on.
agree with
Hang on.
everything you're saying.
Hang on. Let's look at Episode 4 New Hope, and let's look at Force Awakens at the same time. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, I know they're at it.
We have
I mean, there's no
We
denying
have-
it.
we have an orphan in the desert.
Right?
Okay. That befriends an
Yep.
old man,
Oh
Okay.
gosh, don't say it
and
like
then finds out that they're force sensitive. Okay.
that. Right?
And then they go on an adventure to destroy a weapon that can destroy planets. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the same story. Just
See,
different people. It's Harry Potter with blasters, okay? It's Harry Potter with blasters.
Oh gosh. But that's why I liked episode 9 though, like I mentioned before. I like the whole
Oh my god. I don't even want that movie. Oh my god.
No, hold on.
Oh my god, my eyes.
I like that the Star Destroyers
They fly now?
use... Oh yeah, they fly now.
I know. That was the dumbest line in that
They
whole
fly
movie.
now.
They
No.
fly now!
I like the Star Destroyers because they're an old Imperial relic that the Sith loyalists exactly the Sith
Yes.
loyalists converted
Okay.
into like I don't even know how many there were.
Many
At least
Death Stars.
1,000. Yeah,
Okay.
1,000 plus.
Let me throw a wrench in that whole effing movie. Okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh. That movie, the pacing is so terrible.
Pacing.
The
Yeah.
only scene in that godforsaken dumpster fire piece of garbage
Oh god.
is the end when everybody shows up and somehow they fit the ghost in there. That's the only scene of that
That's
entire
what you
movie
liked?
that I liked. Yes, that is the only scene in that whole movie I liked. Because first of all, I had this thought while watching it in the theater, okay? Just
Mhm.
watching this. Okay, I'm like, okay. So, you mean to tell me to get to this planet, you have to have this special GPS codex thing, right? That
Right.
only 2 people have, but yet all these other Mosukras somehow got here. Okay? Somehow got here. And if we go back to that just so happens that the stupid knife that Rey finds in the desert happens to line up perfectly with the destruction and just whatever's left of the Death Star that fell from godforsaken orbit onto this crappy little moon. And it just happens that she holds it at the right angle and she's like, oh, this lines up just perfectly. Oh my god.
Oh, governor.
Oh, governor, it works. It works. I know what I must do. Ben, there's still good in you. I can feel it. But I'm gonna stab you first. Then she's gonna go, okay? And she finds out that she's a Palpatine this whole time. Oh my god, we never saw that coming. Because her parents were nobodies. I mean, they explained who her parents really were, but for the first 2 movies, they were just like, yeah, they're nobodies. They're nobodies.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, to culminate the end of this craptastic movie,
Oh
that
gosh.
they're now riding horses on the sides of Star Destroyers. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even get to the best part.
Oh,
Who the hell
gosh.
buried all those damn Star Destroyers? And why were they buried in the first place? That seems
That's
like a
explained in the
real
comics. Yeah.
misuse of resources. That just seems really
Gosh.
dumb to me. You know what? Hey, you built that ship, right? You got like
Mm-hmm.
30,000 people on that ship to pilot it. Well, we got another 100,000 out here. Go ahead and bury
Right.
it. What? Yeah, go ahead and just bury it because when they show up, which the rebels are going to show up, I'm sorry, the resistance is going to show up. I want them to be like, oh, we got him now, and then I'll be like, nah, Mr. Resistance, and then they're going to come out of the ground like that. What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That's my plan because I'm the emperor.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then Ben shows up. I need a
Mm-hmm.
hero type style, right? And his last words are, "Ouch."
Okay. Yeah.
That's dumb.
A few
Then,
things.
then, he freaking
Uh,
dies, and then
right.
Rey decides to bury all the lightsabers in the desert, and Anakin's flipping over in his damn forced grave. I freaking hate sand. And then she's got she has the
uh.
gall, the audacity to call herself a Skywalker. You've got me 6 different kinds of effed up from 7 ways from Sunday. Okay, I cannot
Uh.
begin to tell you how distaste I have for that movie. I would rather watch 8 again than watch
Oh gosh.
Rise of
It's not.
Sky Talker.
Okay.
I'd rather watch the Finn and Rose whole casino
No.
sequence back to back than to
Oh
watch that
gosh.
abysmal garbage fire of a movie. Dumpster fire.
Few things. Hold on. So I obviously like it way more than you do.
Really? Tell me
Really?
some redeeming facts because I really look forward to shooting you down like the Red Baron.
Okay. So like
Uh-huh.
I said, I don't.
Yep.
Hold on.
No good points so far.
I don't like 8, as I said, and you don't either. But you like it more than 9, I'm guessing, as you said.
Yes.
So I like the J.J. Abrams 2 movies. That made no sense, but I can't speak in English. I like 7 because, like you said, it was, wow, this is 30 years after Return of the Jedi, and everybody's old but still prominent, and they have all their crap. Then 8 comes
Yeah.
along, and, well, we all know how that ended.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker was a wuss, a whiny baby. I could go on. Anyways, last thing I'm going to add to that is I wanted a Luke Skywalker like the Mandalorian got. Too little, too late. I enjoyed 9 because it was a lot of fan servicey type material, which it shouldn't have had to be, but because of 8. But I like that they redeemed Luke as best they could because he's dead, so they had to give him more. I don't even know the word.
Oh, I didn't even know this one. Hey, side note, going back to the armorer.
Okay.
Says the armorer is sus, and here's my reasons. Ties to Death Watch, even if she claims they are no more. Conveniently not on Mandalore during the Night of 1,000 Tears.
Okay,
The show itself refers to her group as a cult, and could never get over her horned helmet. All major mechanics. Not to mention the events that took place in this episode. She conveniently takes injured Mandos away during Gideon's ambush. Emphasized again how their group is not there to witness the Night of 1,000 Tears. And I don't know, leads a cult?
Okay.
I don't.
So, a lot of people think she's the lady in Clone Wars Season 7 that's, like, Gus
Standing, and
Saxon's
I know
right hand.
the one
Yeah.
to his left with the purple hair. Yeah.
Yes. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but a lot of people think it's her, which, and then there's a lot of people that don't. But either way, she was a part of Death Watch, and a lot of Death Watch converted to being mall cronies.
Oh my
So,
god, I totally forgot about that.
what's that?
I don't know if that's a bigger thing or not. 2 episodes ago?
Mm-hmm.
No, not 2 episodes ago. Last week's episode.
Okay.
When the end credits scene, you remember?
Wait, hold up. There's an end credit scene?
Or that scene at the very, very end with the X-Wing. He's flying up on that cruiser.
Yeah, that was 2
He finds-
episodes ago, I'm pretty sure.
He finds Beskar embedded in the wall.
Yeah, that was episode
said-
3. That was the side quest of all side quests, yeah.
It says another Moff Gideon's transport had remnants of Beskar alloy, leading to the idea that Mandalorians helped Moff Gideon escape imprisonment.
See, that one's hard because
The
they
title
kind of-
is definitely a reference to her, the spies.
that, yes. There's definitely well, it's plural, so yeah, there's multiple, but I have a hard time buying the whole Beskar thing because, you know, they have an entire base under Mandalore, like under the surface, as we saw. So, I don't know, to be honest. Unless there was a fight that took place on the shuttle.
Here's 2 comments right here. It says, I don't know, the directors do seem to be making an effort to portray her in a suspicious light. She's done loads to help the Mandalorian cause. All Mandalorians since the beginning. If she was to portray all Mandalorians since the beginning, it's a Palpatine level scheme. If she's actually all along.
Yeah,
Imperial.
I mean, yeah.
And then it says,
Because-
I don't know, the armorer having worked for Gideon the entire time opens up a plot hole. I mean, just recently the armorer helped them save Navarro from the pirates who worked for Gideon. To me, it makes more sense that the random Mandos they met on Mandalore are the spies.
I mean, yeah, they're... Wow, I just got wrecked by a falling ATST. No, I don't know. I have a hard time with that one, because she's definitely the most suspicious character. I mean, I knew that lady in episode 3 that's Gideon's not commandant, like first mate or whatever. I knew from the beginning, the minute I saw her, I was like, yeah, she's not on
Who forged Gideon's armor?
good path.
Who
That's
forged
true,
Gideon's
too.
armor? Yeah.
That's true too. I mean, I don't know. Because he has the means to have Beskar on. That's my biggest thing, is like, if there's Beskar in the shuttle, there either had to be like a skirmish, or, which it didn't look like that at all.
Beskar on
besides-
Beskar, maybe?
Yeah, but I mean, even then, it doesn't look like that. Or it was just from Gideon and his cronies because they have access to Beskar. I don't know. It's hard. But as for all the other weird little things, like the whole,
It's hard to believe
who
we're at the
forged
end
his
of the
armor?
season already.
I know, a lot of it was just episode 3 was dumb. I didn't like 5 that much, although I did like the battle droids and the whole droid bar thing. That was hilarious. But I like the battle droids a lot because I'm a prequel fanboy. But I just don't know. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna see. But another thing that I haven't seen mentioned is no one's yet to figure out her name. Everybody else has a name, even Paz Vizsla. No one knew his name, but he got.
She's
a name
just
in
known as
second
the
season.
armorer.
Yeah. And since they can't remove their helmets, nobody's ever going to know her identity. So, yeah, it's just, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Gosh dang it. I don't know. I am definitely...
Chapter 3, I think, or episode 3, I think I didn't hate as much. but I think it
I
was like a story that I
that should
didn't
have
really
been for
need to be told to me.
the Republic Rangers show. That should have been in there. I don't I
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that this season feels like 97 side quests, and then you have 2 episodes that are actually good, which was the first one and I mean, I like the second one, I guess, too. Episode 1 and 2, and then this last episode. So what's that? Number 7? Yeah. So 3/4 the season so far is just, at least for me. I'm sure you're kind of on the same boat, except you like 3 more. But it's just been a massive side quest of doing favors for people. Like, I understand your filler episodes, like every season's had them, like the whole Bill Burr boarding a Star Destroyer and stealing the whole Twilight Sisters brother or whatever from captivity. That whole thing, yeah, it's a side quest. But these are like super side quests. Like, how does this even matter? Like the episode 3 where they kill off the doctor. He's the only pretty much valuable person in that episode. I guess that's what they're trying to show is like, now he's dead, now what? Because everyone in the world called the whole lady's not a good person, even though she says she's in the amnesty program. Like, I don't. That episode just stupid. I don't know. And then the one where Jack Black and Lizzo were in it. The very end was the best part, except for fighting battle droids, because they finally complete their side quest and go talk to the whole Night Owl sect that broke off from Bo. So yeah, I don't know. It just feels like these side quests are very, I don't know the term. They're not needed as much as the others, because even the side quests in season 1 and 2 were valuable in some way. Like Bill Burr in season 1, his character ends up becoming a valuable asset in season 2, so I see what that did. I don't know. I think Mando's taking a back seat, and there's not a lot of reasoning for it. That's my opinion. So
I agree. Huh. Man, I'm getting tired. I think it's time for bed.
okay,
Lay down and do something.
I will talk to you later again. We'll have to do this again because I enjoy it.
I don't
know about you.
Yeah, I mean, I won't leave the party. I'm just like, I'll pass out. Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm just over here like.
The last thing is, what do you want to see in Tales of the Jedi Season 2? Because I enjoy it, Tales of the Jedi. And since Season 2 is coming out, what do you want to see?
I have no idea.
Anything in particular?
Surprising.
I personally want to see more further back than like Dooku and Qui-Gon. I want to go back, like, even if it goes, because the High Republic's a new crazy craze right now, so even go back to there where the Jedi are at like their most high point, but also one of their most vulnerable, kind of. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Since we're not going to get an actual media thing besides books until Eclipse comes out, from what I can tell. Which I'm excited for. But, and I want to see some Sith stuff. Reverse the Tales of the Jedi, or make it its own little series, Tales of the Sith, or something like that. I think that'd be cool. But anyway, that's my take. But yeah, I appreciate you joining, and I will definitely have to do this again with you here soon. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment whatever you see fit, as long as it's topic related. But yeah, thanks everyone again for watching.